Hello, I'm Joshua De Laurentiis, and I am here with my brother,
Matthew.
That's his name. Hello, Matthew. How you going, mate?
Oh, well, thank you, Joshua.
Well, this is Pointful tripping over the line, and we're back for finishing our build video.
That's the plan, and I think we're well on our way to getting somewhere today.
And what are we building, Matthew?
We are building our Gungnir Dartstracker system.
Let's have a quick look. We'll show you what we've done. This is you can look at the other video as well while we're grabbing this if you want to. In fact, I might just put a link here. I don't know how to do that, but maybe we will.
We might.
So we were missing the circle that we actually need to put this onto, and so I got my good friend Alex to whip up a little circle for us and measure it. So let's cut to that now. Didn't he do a wonderful job? So, I mean, you can get someone else to do it for you. You can do it yourself, but I think I trust Alex a lot more than I trust myself with this kind of thing. But so here's our circle. So I might move this off to the side.
If we lay it down flat and we look at this particular one, I mean, amongst other things, what I'm really appreciating about Alex's work is not only has he made a really good circle, but he's also got he's got the center points there. He's got some markings on it, which I think will make it a lot easier when we get to the attaching everything where it needs to go.
All right, I might just want to put this down. I feel like a bit like the circle window in play school. So if we go here, so what we need to do now with the progress of this build is basically attach these to these specific points. So you've got your center point up here, and you go 14 centimeters to the left, 14 centimeters to the right, mark that point out, and then from that point, 27.5 centimeters to this point, 27.5 centimeters to this point.
Okay, so it's 27.5 from the first marking,
yes,
not from the center.
From the first marking, not, yeah. I think other people find this a lot more simple than we do. Well, yeah, we get it, bro. Yeah, we know what to do.
So that's some of the plastic pieces with your zip ties and your Gungnir. Yeah, we're not showing the QR code for that particular tracking system.
Yeah. I reckon it's probably the other bag. It's always the last bag you look.
Well, that's because you stopped looking at that particular point in time.
See, I didn't. It took me years. I only got this about would have been like a year ago, like max. As in, it's always in the last place you look. I never thought, literally, it's in the last place you look. Yeah. It's like, I should have looked in that place first.
It would still be the last place at that point.
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah.
First and last. So there we go. So you've got some screws. Do they have holes? Are there holes there available, or is it just one single hole that goes through?
Yeah, there's just that one hole, so you just got to put it through the center.
1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5.
Wait, 2, 4, 6. That'll be for the this
to mount the puck.
Yeah, the puck mounter. If I grab that out, I think you got that too. That's got everything in his bag. Where's your bag?
I got this bag over here.
Yeah.
The bag over here.
I got the dud bag.
Is this the puck? That's
There we
the
go.
puck.
All right. Now we're pucking.
I'm thinking.
You just ignored that. Yeah.
Yes, I am ignoring that. So I'm thinking that possibly depends on the width of this particular piece here.
Oh, it's about to go like this. Like that. Yeah. Go like this. There we go.
Okay.
That come out there.
They come out.
That's the job done.
If you get your 2 on your side, then I'll come back and then I'll come and do the 2 on my side. It's one of those ones where I'm not 100% sure it's more efficient having 2 people doing this, but I like to be involved. Again, it's one of those learning processes. So if you are building one of these, learn from our mistakes. Before you get into the cameras in, you need that straight shot through the slot.
All right, come on. I'll leave that one alone too.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Do we need to mark them down further so we can see where we're like on the outside?
Do you have a
Oh,
biro? What, does anyone call them biros anymore? What is biro? Is it a brand?
It is a brand.
Okay, cool.
In the Australian way, we call all things by their whatever the market leader.
It's like we call our tissues sorbent.
Or our textures.
No, we don't. We don't do
that. But we do call the textures, our marking pens textures.
Wait, I don't know if this is a fact, but it's just one of those things that I remember where they don't call whiteout, the brand whiteout,
Yes.
which is what liquid paper basically, right? That's what it is. They call it Tipex in Tasmania. I don't know if is that true. Is there anyone from Tasmania? Let us know, because I'm.
I have heard that. I have heard something. I thought it was it may have been a state-based system. I don't know if it's Tasmania. So if you are viewing from Tasmania, you're able to let us know.
The state government of Tasmania. We're making too many mistakes. We need to invent our own liquid paper.
And so it's a parochial thing possibly, but. If you are from Tasmania or if you are from New South Wales and you know that you refer to it as Tipex, please do let us know.
And I wonder if they're passionate about it, because it's like the Parma, the chicken Parmigiana, the way they call it Parmy in most places in Australia, but in Victoria we call it a Parma, and people will fight to the death about this thing.
Oh, even the humble schooner.
Well, okay,
which is a different size in South Australia from memory.
I remember like a bunch of times when we'd be on tour in New South Wales or Queensland, and if we'd find a local pub that had a $10 palmy special, you better believe I was running there and say, "I'll have one of those $10 palmies, please." No complaints from me.
No.
All right, let's do this.
Price. All right.
I'm going to let you do some pilot holes, Matty.
All right, so we've got our 5 pilot holes set up and ready to go. We've got so we've got this slides onto.
Well, Matthew, we did just recently get our shipment from 180. If we look here, here's my here's the board we had before. Lovely looking board, and here's the new board. Oh, I would say. Also a very, very beautiful board. But let's flip this around. Here's the new one. Now let's... There we go.
All right, so...
The problem is solved, which none of you didn't know. If you're watching a build video for an automatic dart score, you probably know how a puck system works.
Yeah. I'm going to hop this straight under here, and we can put it straight back on there, thereby, again, protecting the dart mat. Theoretically, this mat should get a lot of use. When we're walking up and down retrieving the darts.
Apparently this mat's getting quite a bit of use. There you go. Doing all these pilot holes, all the drilling. All I'm doing is just sitting around talking about the Gladiator 3 Plus 180 dartboard.
Have I put this on upside down?
No, because that's the top. Because we spun this around
and
before,
the board
so here's the bottom.
the board
slides right on in there.
Yes.
But a very good question to ask, though. This is this happens all the time. You're doing some kind of DIY thing, and everything was fine. When I did textiles in year 7 because I really wanted to make a tie, and I was just rushing through the steps to make all the other things because this was like an extracurricular thing that I wanted to do. And the last project we had to do was a teddy bear, and I ended up making it inside out because I rushed and I didn't question it.
Did you get the
And
tie?
I never did make the tie because I had to finish all the projects. And I said, well, I finished it. It's like, yeah, but it's inside out.
There we go. So that's solid. All right, so yours are in.
Yeah, no, try and put these cameras.
Just going to tighten the.
There we go. That's it.
All right, so I'm going to ask, which way do these face?
I reckon next time we do a build, Matthew, looks like you should be on pilot holes and screws, and I should be on cameras.
Yeah,
It seems. That's what you want to hear.
Yep.
That last little clack.
Clicked in it and it fits flush. Like when you've got it done right, it does fit flush.
And it slides nicely like that. That's it.
That's it.
Beautiful. Apart from the actual calibration of the system, we're nearly there. Because, I mean, we've got these... we can put these on as well. Going to turn this around a little bit. Just to there. Put this guy in here.
Ooh, very nice. It's not a spool and everything. All right, so we have the end, and we have it as on a spool. So where does it go? Does that go through there, or does the other thing come in through there?
No, that's right. I remember now. We have to unspool all of this. Let's get unspooling.
Okay.
And then it pass this through. That's right.
Okay.
And then once you've stuck it all around, you can just chop off the part that you don't need anymore. Now this side and pull that through. And there's all these little markers along that say where you can cut it. They're all the way along. All of these little gold dots. Any of those points you can cut it, and that stops the
circuit.
Yeah. Can't really make a mistake here. Well...
Sorry, I just...
Yeah, more dangerous words. Yeah, it looks like we're on the home stretch and everything's going to be A+ from here on out. So yeah, we just go around sticking this on the inside ring pointing toward the center.
Yep.
And then we can chuck these little caps on here to just plug those little gaps.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to go like this. See? Yeah.
Yep.
And this. Oh yeah. This. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, double.
Right,
So you got the white.
Yeah. He goes on there, like that. And then, to keep that the black and white little contrast, there's a little clip on the inside of here, and then you just go on the inside here, and then clip him on in.
Oh, very nice.
Beautiful.
Very elegant.
Really does start to feel a bit like Lego at this point, doesn't it? When you're putting these little pieces together.
Now, does it go this way?
Yeah, so you put this on the inside first, and then just slip it all around, and that little clip goes into the little gap. So, I mean, you said it perfectly before, an elegant solution.
That's done, I think.
Where's those scissors? Because as long as we've got this little bit of extra wiggle room, we're going to be good to go. So here's our little cut point, right there. I declare this Gungnir officially open. Basically, 90% completed build, 95%.
Well, I think I think 90% build, and then we've got the calibration phase. It's come along quite nicely, and once you get the couple of little tips and tricks, I think that works out quite well.
All right, well, come back for the calibration video. We'll whip that out in no time. For you, it'll be instantaneous because it'll already be done. All right, well, Pointful, tripping over the line, build video, Gungnir Darts. Love it.